GearsofTed. I just uploaded a showing you my PS3 games. Anyway, I'm just gonna do a review on this one, Killzone 2. Probably my favorite game. Anyway, what Killzone 2? It follows. Let me tell you, like the storyline. The Killzone storyline is this. There's a whole background story on Killzone.com. But anyway, it's basically about because in the first game, the ISA from this planet called Vetka or Vecta, whatever. Anyway, they are invaded by these guys called the Hellgast. They're basically human, but they've been mutated, and they're from the planet Helgen, and the Hellgast invaded them. And then this takes place 2 years later, and the ISA are now invading the invading Helgen. Yeah, to capture Scholar Vasari, the leader of the Hellgast. Adrian Gonzalez just hit a home run. Alright, anyway, so, the improvements on the first game were quite a bit, because the first game, the storyline was dry, was uninteresting, it was hard to grab your attention. Like, gameplay wasn't all that bad, just the storyline was dry, voice acting wasn't too good. Anyway, but yeah, the storyline really grabs your attention here. There's great voice acting, like, it's actually interesting. And, so, the second part that was good was, the, gameplay. It's first-person shooter. It's like Call of Duty, but you can change it to have Call of Duty controls, but you have it's weird, it's like it's a weapon weight where the bigger the weapon, like if you have a heavy machine gun, or not a heavy machine gun, light machine gun, or if you have an assault rifle or a submachine gun, like the weapon weight really differs. If you have a pistol, you can move more quicker. If you have an assault rifle, not as much, and light machine gun, kind of not hardly at all. But that's pretty good. Cover system. There's a pretty good cover system that it's not as good as Gears of War. I don't think anything compares to it, but it's still a good, really great cover system. You just attach. It's like lean and peek. You can attach to the cover. So here's my cover. You attach to the cover. So here's the wall. The rest of this part's wall, and then here's the open space. So you can attach to the cover and peek out this way, and then you can fire, and it stays in first person, which is pretty good. But yet when you're in the cover, you can still see, which is good. Shooting's pretty good. Not a whole lot of weapon choice, but there's still some. There's the Hellgast and ISA rifle. There's a Hellgast submachine gun, which is actually probably one of the best guns in the game. There's 2 light machine guns. There's an electricity gun, which is pretty good. There's a rocket launcher. There is a sniper rifle, which is good because the 6-axis function on the DualShock helps steady the scope. So if you move your controller a lot, then the thing on the screen will be really shaky, but if you keep it really still. And then because it also incorporates the DualShock, like if you want to need to turn a wheel or something, you press R1 and L1, and you turn the DualShock, and then it'll turn the wheel. And what else? There's a the levels are pretty good. There's about 10 to 13, I would guess. So the whole game takes about 11 hours, something like that, 12 hours. Anyway, like each level takes an hour, give or take. Um, and sorry, I'm kind of stuttering here. I'm kind of tired. Didn't go to school today. Anyway, okay, so yeah, the cover system, or what was it? Okay, yeah, the levels. There's actually a wide variety. You'll be going through. You might be going through some really like you can be just really tight tunnels, or a wide open sand desert, and you don't know what's coming next. You'll be on a spaceship one time, and you'll be on a moving train the next. So you really won't know. But they're really well incorporated. And what is a good and bad is you can only carry one main weapon, which helps you make more conscious decisions than as opposed to having, okay, so you can have the assault rifle, sniper rifle, and rocket launcher or something like that. You just have a assault rifle and a pistol, and so the what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So anyway, the levels they're pretty good. The last part was really hard. Last level's really hard. It's it's really wide variety. It's like I said before, good campaign, good voice work. Um, Next, the only bad part is there's no co-op because they incorporated it. Like it would be great for co-op because you're always with a buddy for most of the levels, but it would have been like awesome. And then, but they didn't have it, which I mean wasn't too disappointing. But then again, the team AI is terrible. Like every time you go through this one time, your guy will always die at this one part, or you got to go revive him, and that was the only problem. But the enemy AI is outstanding. They'll flank you. They'll like maybe toss a grenade through your cover, make you have to run out, and then shoot you when you get out. And anyway, yeah. So yeah, that was the only part that was missing was the co-op. And online is fantastic. I mean, not too many levels. There's only like 10 levels, but there's a great class system. Only like 10 or 12 ranks, but they're actually take quite a while to get, which is somewhat good. And it rewards you maybe with new weapons or a new skill to do something. What else? Yeah, and then there's different varieties of levels. There's be like a close quarters place, and then there'd be like a wide open place called Pfeiffer's Rise or something like that. And it's good. There's good sniper places, good places for shotguns. Yeah, that was one of the guns I was missing. But yeah, shotguns. So yeah, just online's great. You can create squads where you can talk to people, and you can respawn on your squad leader. You can toss a squad, or you can toss a spawn grenade if your spawn point is too far away from where you have to be. There's the body count, which is basically team deathmatch, and there's assassination, where it's basically you have to they target one person, then you have to kill them. There's search and retrieve, which is like capture the flag, capture and hold, and search and destroy. So it's pretty good variety. I mean, Killzone 2, it's one of the best games on the market. I mean, it's definitely worth the $60. I mean, people say PS3 doesn't have good exclusives. This is one right here. There's also Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Uncharted 2 is coming out. Infamous. God of War 3 will be coming out. Metal Gear Solid 4. I mean, there's a great variety. Motorstorm 2. Resistance, even though I'm not a fan of Resistance. But anyway, I would pick this game up. A definite 10 out of 10. And definitely worth the $60. So check out my